Oshkosh Media is government programming on GovTV, community programming on Life TV, and community radio on Oshkosh FM 101.9.
Hi everybody, my name is Alec Jensen. I'm with the Oshkosh Senior Center. I'm the Fitness and Wellness Coordinator. Today we welcome you to our at-home workout. It will be a moderate intensity workout that you can do anywhere in your house. All right everybody, so we're going to be starting with our warm-up. Before you start though, make sure that the area around you is clear so there's no tripping hazards or anything that you're going to run into. So we're going to start with the warm-up, just get the heart rate up and get the blood pumping a little bit there. So we're gonna start with our jog in place. So we're just gonna march in place for about 30 seconds here. Just trying to get the legs to loosen up. You can take this at any tempo that you want. So if you wanna make it a little bit harder on yourself, you can go a little bit faster. If you wanna go a little bit slower to warm up, that's totally fine as well. So each one of these exercises is gonna be timed. So we're gonna be looking for about 30 seconds for each thing. All right, our next exercise that we're gonna take it into is we're gonna go into our high knees. So you're gonna start pulling that knee up towards your chest. You're gonna get a bit of a stretch in the back of the leg. If you're seated while you do this, all you're doing is you're pulling the knee up towards the chest, same thing. You're just trying to get higher than you were with your regular march. This is gonna let the lower body loosen up a little bit. So just take it nice and slow. Keep it under control as we go. Alrighty, so just keep marching. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bring it down. We're gonna take it to the side then. We're gonna go into a butt kick. So pull your heel up towards your butt. And you wanna feel a stretch in the front of your leg as you do this. You're squeezing the back of the leg. So it can be very slow or you can speed it up a little bit. Again, just trying to get the legs to work here. Getting that heart rate up. And 3, 2, 1. And bring it back. What we're gonna go into next is a switch kick. So you're gonna kick your feet out in front of you. You're just letting the foot loosen up, letting the legs just kind of relax a little bit as we go. So this one, you can add a little bit of height to it if you'd like. Otherwise, it's just easy kickouts with everything. So good, and keep going. Almost there. Again, just getting loose. Should be feeling pretty good right about now. And we're gonna switch it in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go into our jumping jack. So step it out and bring the hands up overhead. To make this one easier or harder, you can do your step out jumping jacks like so, where you're bringing everything up overhead. Or you can go into a regular jumping jack. It's totally up to you, but the tempo will dictate how hard this one gets. There we go, good. There we go, and we're gonna stick with this pattern for our next one, but now we're gonna bring our hands down. We're gonna do a seal jack. So we're gonna bring our hands down in front of you, then you're gonna open the chest up and close. Just getting the chest and the shoulders to start working for us. Get nice and warm. So keep the arms straight as possible as you go through this. Go. So again, keep a nice even tempo. And just keep moving your way through the exercises. All right. And good, alrighty. We're gonna go back from the top. So we're just gonna march it in place again. This time we're gonna try to pick up our tempo a little bit more, just because we're warming up a little bit more. We really want our body to be ready for the rest of the workout today. So, marching in place, a little bit more up tempo. There we go. Good, keep it going. And go ahead and bring it back up into high knees. So bring those knees up, nice and high again. This one, maybe you want to try to pop up on the foot a little bit. Just get a little bit of extra spring in that step. You can get the arms moving too. Think like you're going for a walk. Just stepping up nice and high. All right, good. And then we're gonna bring it back down, going back in to our butt kick. So again, you're pulling your heel up towards your butt, just keeping it close. You should feel a stretch on the front of your legs, squeezing the back. Just keeping a nice, even tempo throughout our movements. There we go, good. Keep it going. And then we're gonna switch in 3, 2, 1. Bring it back forward. We're gonna go into our switch kick. So again, just kicking out the legs a little bit, letting that tightness leave them. Should have your heart rate up pretty high by now. So should feel pretty good as we go through this. There we go. Again, let those legs just loosen. And then we have 2 more moves. We got our jumping jacks and our seal jacks. Alrighty, so we're gonna go into our jumping jack in 3, 2, 1, and bring it up into your jumping jack. There we go. Stepping it out, bringing it up. And again, tempo dictates how hard that these go. You wanna make sure when you're warming up that you are getting warm, the heart rate is getting up there. That's getting the body ready to do the rest of the work. There we go, good. Should feel that heart rate up there. And we're gonna switch into our seal jack in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down into the seal jack. So really bring the shoulder blades together, open the chest. There you go, you got it. And keep a steady, even tempo. Should feel that chest starting to really open. Alrighty, almost there. 3, 2, 1, and done. Alrighty, so quick grab yourself a sip of water. We will be going on to our regular workout in the next section. Alright everybody, today we're doing a base strength workout. So with this workout, we're gonna be on the floor a little bit today, but don't worry if you're unable to get on the floor. I'm gonna show you some modifications of things that you can do so you don't have to get down there. But you're gonna need a chair for this workout, and then you're gonna need a rug, a mat, or something, for a little bit of cushion if you don't have carpeted floors, all right? So I'll give you about 45 seconds to go get that stuff. All right, everybody, so if you're gonna be using the chair for this workout, these are the 2 moves that you're gonna be doing. So we're gonna sit in the chair, then what we wanna do is one leg comes out in front, we're gonna try to push ourselves up just using our back leg. So it's considered a B stance move or a unilateral move. So you're just gonna try to squat primarily using one leg. When you're done on one side, you're gonna switch it to the other. Other move is gonna be a sumo slide. So take a nice wide stance like so. All you're gonna do is you're gonna slide over, you're gonna load up your leg on one side, and you're gonna slide it over to the other side, all right? You're gonna feel this right on the inside of the leg. So if you're in the chair, those are the 2 moves that you're gonna be doing. All right, everyone, so we're gonna start with our base strength. If you're in the chair, you're gonna do that B stance squat, and then you're gonna do that sumo slide. If you're doing this workout standing, what you're gonna do is we're going to start with our reverse lunges. So you wanna be set up like so. You're gonna step it back and step it back up. If stepping back doesn't work for you, you can also go into a split squat where you're just going up and down, all right? But here we go in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So you're just stepping it back, bringing it back up nice and tall. So bring it up tall, bring it down. You can use the chair for support if you need it. All right, big thing with this, you can make this as hard or as easy as you want based on the tempo that you're going at. If you have some weights at home, you can even add some weights to this as well to make it even more difficult. All right, you're gonna bring it up. You have 3 seconds to go. And good. All right, so gonna quick shake it out, and we're gonna go back in. We're gonna go onto the other leg. So we're giving our leg a little bit of rest in between everything, okay? Alrighty, and here we go on to the other side. So it's about 15 seconds worth of rest here. Same thing, doing a really good job. Just take it slow and under control. So we're getting both sides, and then we go into our sumo slides, okay? There we go, just bringing it up. Working through, you wanna feel this back of the leg. You may feel it a little bit in the front of the leg. Finish the one that you're on, bring it up and shake it out. We're gonna go into our sumo slides next, all right? So with this one, nice wide stance. Toes are pointed out, and all we're gonna do, slide over one way, slide over the other way. All right, just sliding our body weight back and forth. So if you think about it, you're not going up and down, it's just making a straight line across. So it's not up and over, it's just sliding back and forth. You should feel this on the inside of your leg. It may burn a little bit. And go ahead, bring it up, relax, shake it out again. All right, so now we're gonna go back into our reverse lunges on each side. And we're gonna do our slides again, okay? So just shaking it out. And here we go with our lunge. So bring it back and bring it up. All right, working through. The legs are gonna burn a little bit as we do this. Just wanna keep it nice and fluid. All righty, just easing our way back and driving ourselves back up. And likewise, if you can't do that, reach back, just going down and up, alrighty? Almost there. All right, bring it up, shake it out on that one leg, get about 15 seconds of a break, then we're gonna go over onto our other leg. Alrighty, so here we go again in 3, 2, 1, and bring it back, bring it up. So working through, you wanna feel the muscles working as you do this, okay? You wanna feel the glute and the hamstring, so that underside of the leg really working here as we lunge it back and bring it up top, okay? Almost there. So 3, 2, 1, bring it up, shake it out. We're gonna go into our slide one more time. So again, you got some time. Get your stance ready, get yourself nice and set. Again, we're sliding those hips with this one. All right, so here we go. Sliding over one way, sliding over the other way. Again, you wanna keep it low. It's just a nice straight line. The butt's not coming up or down. You should feel this inside of the leg, a little bit in the glutes as we load everything up. You wanna make it a slower movement so you can feel out everything that's going on. Don't try to rush your way through, all right? Alrighty, almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it up, shake it out. You made it through the first 2 moves. So when we come back, we're gonna do a little bit more floor work, but if you're still using the chair, I'm gonna show you the moves that you can do in the chair. All right, guys, so if you're in the chair, for our next moves, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a modified bridge. So this one, what you wanna do is be on the edge of the chair, hands come back, then you're gonna lean back a little bit, and you wanna push your hips up, squeezing your glutes, and coming back down. So you can do this one of 2 ways, where you're repping it like I am, up and down, or you can just hold it, all right? Then for our next move, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a pull apart or rip apart. want you to take your hands out in front of you, and you're gonna jam your elbows back, squeeze your shoulder blades together as hard as you possibly can, reach back out in front of you, pull them back, all right? So we're really working the back on this one. The last one that we're gonna do is we're gonna do a modified dead bug. So when you do this, elbows are here, knees are out, and you're just coming up, bringing it over. So we're not leaning back so much where the legs are floating, just coming up and twisting. So those are the 3 moves if you're doing this in the chair. All right, everyone, so if you're here on the floor, we've got 3 moves that we're gonna do. We're gonna do our bridge, like so, just coming up and down. We're gonna do a reverse push up. So you take your elbows, drive it into the ground, you're trying to come up a little bit, and then we go into our dead bug. So there's 2 different ways you can do it. Up like so, both come back, both come forward. Or you can alternate where one leg comes back, opposite arm comes back. All right, so those are our moves. We're gonna start with our bridge. So bridging up, coming back down. You wanna feel this in the glutes, okay? So right here in your glutes, you may get a little bit of the hamstrings. Big thing that you wanna avoid, don't let the knees come together, okay? Really try to just keep the legs nice and straight, drive everything up, squeezing the glutes, okay? Working through, all right? Keep an even tempo, really squeeze. And good, we're gonna bring it back down, okay? So then we go into that reverse push-up. So elbows are out here at about a 45-degree angle. What we're gonna do is drive them into the ground and push ourselves up. And drive them into the ground. They shouldn't really move all too much. And you just should feel the shoulder blades coming together. That's all we're doing. So it's not a really big movement. The abs may assist here a little bit. You may feel it in the core, and that's okay. So it's just really simple. Doesn't need to be anything huge. Big thing, don't reach with your neck. So we shouldn't be straining with the neck at all. Just take it at your own tempo. And good, relax. Next, we're gonna go into those dead bugs. So remember, you can bring it both back, or you can do opposites back. So the opposites is gonna be harder. All right, so get yourself set up like so. And then it would be opposite leg, opposite arm, and you just alternate them. This is the harder variation of it. Takes a lot more coordination. Or you can go both back, both up. All right, just take it slow, but don't let the small of your back come off the ground. So we don't want to really be arched as we do this. All right, just picking the one that's gonna work best for you. And go ahead, relax. We're gonna go through that cycle again, all right? So we're working quite a bit here. Gonna start with those bridges, and then we're gonna cycle into those reverse push-ups, and then dead bugs. Here we go, we're gonna bridge up, squeezing our glutes, bringing it back down. So really working through everything, really squeezing, okay? There we go. Concentrate on what you're doing. So you don't want to just thrust up and collapse down. Everything is under control as we do this. If you want, you can add a little bit of weight. Try to put it right on the quad so it doesn't sit on the hips. All right, good. Now we go to that reverse push-up again. All righty, so everybody ready? Go into our reverse push-up in 3, 2, 1, and reverse push-up. So squeeze those shoulder blades together. You're pushing yourself up through the elbows. So you're driving the ground away. Really think about that. It is a more difficult move just to get used to. And really don't reach with the neck. Try to just keep your chin tucked, okay? So think double chin as you push yourself up. And again, you may get a little bit of the abs involved with this. That's totally fine. Then relax. And we're gonna take it into our dead bugs one more time, all right? So, again, set yourself up like so, and pick which way you need. Bring it back, bring it forward. Again, keep everything under control. Don't let the small of the back come off the ground. Just working through. Just breathe through it. A lot of coordination goes into this one. You should feel it cross the abs. So think like it's making an X over your abs. There we go. And relax. All right, you can sit yourself up. When we come back, we're gonna be on our stomachs, all right? So you don't have to get off the floor. All right, everyone, so if you're in the chair for this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a variation of a mini cobra push-up. So I want you to take your hands, put them on the side of the chair. You're gonna let your upper body round kind of collapse, but keep your arms at the side, and you're gonna extend yourself straight. You come back down, extend yourself straight up. So if I'm sideways here, all you're seeing is this. I'm straightening out my arms. You wanna feel this in the back of the arm here. The next one that we're gonna do is Supermans. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring everything up and you're gonna just try to hold it all together, squeezing the back together, holding the legs up. So it's like you're flying. Then the last one is gonna be a plank march. So what I want you to do is, if you're in the chair, you're gonna come up, you're gonna rotate in, and you're just gonna hold it there, all right? Then when we come to the other side, you're just gonna do the same thing, up, bring it over. Alrighty, that's what we're gonna do. So everyone, if you're here on the ground with me, we're gonna start with our mini cobra. So you're just on the ground, and you're gonna push yourself up. Make sure to squeeze your glutes as you do this so you don't feel it in the low back. Next ones are Superman, so you come up like you're flying. The last one is a plank march. You're gonna come up on the elbows, and you're just gonna lift the feet alternating, alrighty? So, starting with our mini cobra. So, squeeze those glutes, arms are at the side, and pushing yourself up. If you don't squeeze the glutes, you're gonna feel this in the low back quite a bit. So it's really important that you squeeze the glutes because we want our arms to do the work for us. You're gonna feel it right in the back of the arm, in the tricep, all right? Remember, just keep squeezing those glutes. You're gonna feel it quite a bit. So work through. There you go, almost there. 3, 2, 1, and good. All right, and bring it down. We're gonna go into our Superman. So arms come out to the side. We're gonna lift everything up and squeeze it together and hold it. All right, and here we go in 3, 2, 1. Up and squeeze it all together. We're just gonna hold here. You can pretend like you're flying. Your arms can come out in front if you'd like. If not, you can keep them straight out at the side, just holding. So the legs are off the ground, the upper body's off the ground. The back is pulled together and pulled tight. This is a tough move, but really good to work on the back, really important to be doing. All right, especially if we're sitting a lot. So almost there. 3, 2, 1, and good. All right, relax down. So then we go into our plank march, all right? So with this one, bring yourself up into your plank. You can either be on your elbows or on your hands. I'm gonna choose my elbows. Then you just lift the leg just a little bit, all right? Nothing crazy. Doesn't need to be this massive kick up. Just pulling the toes up off the ground, making our core, having to stabilize ourselves, all right? Working through. Very simple, slow movement. Don't need to go fast. You'll get more out of it going slow. Go. And finish one that you're on. Bring it back down. All right. So we're gonna start it all again from the top. So those mini cobras are starting again. So get yourself into good position. Squeeze those glutes and push yourself up. All right. So again, really important that you squeeze those glutes. Protects the low back from everything that we're doing. So really should feel this in the back of the arms right now. There you go, you got it. Working through. Again, take it slow, feel out the movement. Going a million miles an hour isn't gonna help us. And go ahead, relax. All right, One more time for the Supermans and the plank taps. Or the plank march, I should say. Alrighty. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Superman. So squeeze the glutes, pull the legs up off the ground, squeeze everything together. You should feel like your back wants to explode. You're just squeezing everything tight, getting a lot of tension in there. Don't be afraid of that, okay? We actually want that to happen. Keeping that back really working. It's gonna be tough if you're not used to it. If you need to take a rest, just come down and then try to come right back up into it, okay? So, working through, 3, 2, 1, down. Last move coming up is that plank march or our plank taps. So again, pick whether you want to be up on your hands or on your elbows. Either one works. And bring it up. And here we go. Again, if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, narrow your base, so bring your feet a little bit closer together. If you want to make it a little bit easier, take a little bit wider of a base, all right? Working through. Don't need to go fast. You should really feel this in your core, okay? Working really hard. Few seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. So, great job everybody. You made it through another crazy at-home workout. Got your cool down coming up next. We've worked our back quite a bit today. We're just gonna make sure that stays nice and loose. So, what we're gonna do, scoot yourself back in the chair, grab onto the back of the chair, pull yourself back, and then take deep breaths. I want you to take about 5 deep breaths on each side. So, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. So you should have felt that stretch in the low back. Switch it over to the other side. We're gonna inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And bring it back. Take one big giant inhale, so bring it up. And breathe it out, relax. Then what we're gonna do, take your hands, scoot yourself forward on the chair a little bit. We're gonna go into our cat-cows. So let your back round, shoulder blades come around, arms are down, then puff your chest, all right? Round to the back, puff your chest. So think the shoulder blades come really far apart, like you're opening a book, and then they come together like you're closing the book again, all right? So working through it, doing this just to let the back relax a little bit here, get everything moving around again. And then just let yourself relax all the way down, collapse down. So if you can, get your chest onto your knees. And I want you to take 5 deep breaths here. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one. Breathe in, breathe out. Then just let the body go limp. Arms are down at the side. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna stack ourselves up super slowly. So it's like you're just pulling yourself up from the ground, setting yourself up nice and tall. And there's your cool down. Great job, everybody. Completed another at-home workout.